right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. A lot to dive into and discuss in today's video, talking about some specific players that we've been following in the scene for quite some time, one being Snip3down, of course, and his future here in the ALGS and Apex scene as it stands. Also got to make mention of some visa updates that are some really good news that we want to make mention of, and of course just all things inside of the esports scene. So if you guys want to stay up to date, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's dive into what's happening right now in the scene. Firstly, wanted to make mention of our sponsor for today's video, Glitch Energy. That came out of nowhere. Honestly, just got to give them another shout out. Those guys have been helping the channel out so freaking long and so freaking much. Use code jmeyelsbiz to get your 20% discount. It helps the channel out an absolute ton, and we're still under 1 minute. I've already got the sponsor done. Let's go. That's why you need to use them again. So now let's jump into it. Firstly, Oversight Pro Series Esports, baby. These guys have been putting on, honestly, like, even when it's like, oh, it's Scrims, it's not that big of a deal, whatever, at least we have something to look forward to almost every day whenever there's a dry spell inside of the scene. It's really nice to be able to look forward to. So Group A versus C, once again, unfortunately, teams missing, 2 teams missing in this one, so 18 teams, but it was Fnatic in the first place position. Honestly, one of the only APAC North teams to actually do it, so congrats to them. Those guys have been playing pretty well. Alliance in second, Cloud9 in third, LG in fourth, Legend Gaming in fifth. Then you've got Group B versus D. This is Block 2 winner. That's MT, Waltzy, and Guild, of course. And then in this one, you've got Reject Winity in second. They're probably the only other APAC North team that we've been seeing consistently do well. Of course, another 3 teams missing. That's the way it be. And then Alliance in third, Aurora in fourth, Disguised in fifth. Honestly surprised that some of these teams are not playing in both sets of scrims whenever it comes to, like, you know, their group not officially being involved. I don't know, just kind of like normally you would see TSM go back to back, right? Even because there's 3 teams missing, right? It's just kind of a normal thing to do. But I guess some teams got some other things going on. Also wanted to make mention of some ALGS drops. This one is a pretty good one. So not that I'm ever really about these ALGS drops. The skin looks pretty okay, I guess, maybe. But the green screen, obviously not a green screen holo spray, is probably one of the coolest things that we've got. This obviously is a reference to the B stream, and obviously Greek go on to say, don't even know where to start, from kill grinding Bangalore on my Xbox to having a holo spray in the game that recognizes my hard work and dedication. Thank you to Apex Esports. And then also Nice Wig, it's enough to make a grown man cry. So really like to see them doing stuff like this, obviously, versus some of the old stuff that we've got that's not really been that amazing, not been that fun. I actually like some of this stuff, so looking forward to some of the Split 1 playoff rewards. Maybe this time you guys are actually entertained by some of these. Also wanted to make mention some good news coming out of the ALGS EMEA region. This is my man MaxStrafe. Of course, they posted earlier on Passion UA, we got our visas, super important stage on the way, and ALGS is done on May 2nd. You will see our guys in the arena in Los Angeles. And if you guys are not aware of the history of this guy, MaxStrafe has had this time coming for quite some time. This guy has missed out on many Apex lands, unfortunately, due to all kind of issues, you know, whether it be the Ukraine issues and obviously just always something going on, just having to have someone else step in his place and always having to miss land, and the emotional posts we saw back-to-back years, like, it just sucked, man. And I really felt so bad for this guy, and I was speaking to him over that time and just, like, you know, kind of think, man, you know, like, I really hate this for you, it sucks. And he always had just this way of, yeah, it sucks, but, you know, I know I'm going to get back in there. I know I'm going to be involved again. He always had the highest of hopes. And so I'm very excited for Max, and I cannot wait to see this guy play, man. It's going to be one of those things where I know the crowd will probably be behind him. Also had to make mention of Snip3down. Of course, this guy has been someone we've been speaking about over the last couple of days. What's going to happen? What's going to happen with FaZe, right? And then what's going to happen with Snip3down? What roster is he going to be with? You know, are they going to have a pro league spot? How exactly is that going to work? A lot of things to consider in a lot of this. So we did get a little bit of a word coming from Snip3down, and he basically went on stream to talk about it. And here's what he had to say. Roll the clip.
What are you doing for next split, Snipe?
For what?
Next split. Are you still playing?
Yeah, I'm still playing. I just have things kind of going on behind the scenes. Can't really talk too much.
No worries.
Definitely still comping.
I don't know if you can speak about it, bro. Are you still at FaZe?
Yeah, I am.
So I don't understand it. You guys.
Thank you for the subs. I got it, Gouda. I got it.
PSQ again.
Well,
I don't know if,
I'm
like,
not teaming with.
partnered.
I'm not teaming with Zero and Pan. So like,
Yeah, I know that.
I left the team because I wanted them to be able to play in PSQ, or like,
Yeah.
Zero was asking me to leave so they could play in PSQ.
Just so I know.
and then they didn't play and like didn't. I don't know. Like I don't know why they didn't play, and I'm not sure what the noise.
But yeah, I
is.
signed up with Pan and Zera just to play
I don't know
TSP
yet.
for fun, but they didn't want to play because apparently if you make it through day 1, you're not able to play the first day of Pro League.
Wait,
I
what?
don't know how true
What?
it is, or if they're just kind
No,
of
if
like
you
making up
if you
excuses not to play.
qualify, you have to play week 1 with the roster that you qualify with. That's the
I
that's
think
the only rule.
that's probably what he was worried about then.
Well, what does that matter?
Because if they got any offers, they wouldn't be able to play the first week. But like,
Yeah,
the
well, if
team
they don't
getting
get any offers, they don't get into Pro League.
Yeah, that's kind of what my thought process was. They're just banking on everyone getting an offer.
That's a pretty fucking risky bank.
Since FaZe was like a partnered org, if they just got re-invited to Pro League, or if you got to find a new team. That's
No,
in
they
there.
don't get re-invited, but I mean, as long as
Okay.
the org can like make its way into Pro League, like whether it's with me or if they just buy another roster.
Yeah.
Like that needs.
I mean,
an
the
org that
most
needs a
likely
roster.
route that I assumed that was going to happen was they're just going to sign a team that's in Pro League.
I mean, right now I'm playing with
team.
Zanile and Luda. Like I'm scrimming with them right now, and they have the Sentinel spot. I don't expect anything. I'm sure like after every land, shit fucking hits the fan. So I'm kind of just keeping options open right now. I don't want to full commit to something, but I definitely.
mean, there's a ton of like potential trials that are going to
Yeah.
be going on after.
I just want to make sure I'm
And
still
there's-
like playing comp and being and like keeping up with the game, but not like
Yeah, same.
hard committing to something.
So obviously a very interesting call for Zera to say that he didn't want to play inside the PSQ anymore, even though they had a spot. And it was also kind of unfortunate because, of course, if Snip3down wanted to play in PSQ, he basically couldn't. He was asked to leave, and now that spot's not going to work. But it kind of made sense, obviously, because he was already trialing for a team with the Sentinel spot. So, you know, we'll see how it actually goes in the end game and where this all lands. Of course, like Snipe said, you never really know. After the LAN happens, there's going to be a lot of trials. A lot of teams are going to open up a spot. A lot of people are making changes. A lot of rosters maybe even disband. So who knows what's going to happen. Now that rule is true of what Zera was saying, that if you qualify with that roster, you do have to play with that roster week 1. And so we've had some issues with that, right? GKS going in and now now Cloud9, formerly GKS, they had that issue where they actually made it into Pro League with a different roster with Sleepy Panda. Then they basically got Stay Naughty on there, and everybody's like, whoa, you can't do that. You're going to lose your spot if you do that. And so then it turns out, oh, well, maybe we'll just pay Sleepy Panda. Hey, will you stay on the roster, play week 1 with us, and then we're going to let you go after that. And that's pretty much what happened in the end. But, you know, very interesting way that this is all falling apart. Very interested, though, to see how it all comes back together and where everybody lands at the end of the day. So let me know what you guys think about that one specifically. Hoping the best for Snip3down, of course. I think a lot of people love to see someone like this popular inside the scene, and you can have your opinion about old, washed up, whatever. I think he's mature. I mean, obviously he's got what it takes. It's just finding that click, finding that connection, and he's had success in the past. You got to channel that stuff back in, and we'll see if it can actually happen. Of course, a lot to prove, a lot on the line, and we'll see how long it lasts. So just to wrap the video up, want to let you guys know some other things going on inside the world of ALGS. So Hundredz, you guys probably know, a veteran in the scene, been around the block for quite some time. He actually announced he was returning to Apex for CC Split 2, and this guy played while back, and obviously he's always been a pretty solid player, but he's just been a coach for the last couple of months, maybe even years at this point. But strong comms, very fast, love the fight, strong individual macro. I completely understand this meta. Coaching has made me 20 times better at Apex, been on a mechanical grind, will hire a coach for the team as well. So this guy's looking to really go strong for Challenger Circuit. All of his stuff is old, but made 2 times ALGS finals before there was Pro League, and 1 time LCQ finals, and qualified ESA season 1. So interested to see him getting back into this and see how these veterans in the scene are going to hold up, but very interested to see how it all plays out. Also wanted to mention SoaR Gaming announced a pretty big event, $25,000 on the line for those of you who dare. This tournament actually starts this weekend, and team invites are now being sent out. Going to be nice to see some more Apex content in general. Of course, we've also heard that after LAN, we should be getting Realm back. So that's going to be another source of content for the ALGS or just esports in general. I'm very excited to see that one as well. Then inside of that, of course, Snipe had posted that he's been scrimming with Luda and Zen, but you also got him playing in this tournament with Zen and Reptar. So we'll be interested to see how this one goes, and this will be a good test, I think, for their ability. And Snipe, obviously, inside of the comp scene, where are him and Zen currently sitting right now? How strong of a team are they going to be? I think winning a tournament like this will obviously give them some good momentum pushing into the Pro League for next split. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section below about all the topics mentioned in today's video. Like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things inside of the world of ALGS. And of course, check out glitchenergy.com down below with code jmeyels to get your 20% discount. And until the next time, we will see you all later, Gators.